everyone, this is Dara, and I'm here with a non-binary update. So, here recently I have discovered a couple of YouTubers who I have found motivation and inspiration and insight from, and it is really good for somebody like myself who is putting YouTube videos out there to try to help certain people to be reminded what is it that other people out there are doing when it comes to creating YouTube videos. And so it just so happens that I came across a couple of folks that I want to tell you about, and a lot of you probably already know about them, but just in case you didn't, I want to start off with Chase Ross. And so I came across Chase on YouTube. I think he just came up as like you might be interested in kind of thing. So YouTube was right. I definitely was interested in what Chase was creating. And in particular, for the month of August, Chase is putting a video out there every day. And it's this amazing playlist that in the future people will be able to go to and watch to be able to learn a lot about what it means to be trans, transgender, and non-binary. And so every day it's like a Trans 101 series. So in particular, for instance, here's this one about gender dysphoria, and Chase does a really good job of mixing in information along with his own personal experience that he has. And that, for one, was inspiring to me because, as you can see through this video, I do talk about my own personal experiences, and in particular about being non-binary. And I've been doing this for a little while now, and I've been getting really positive feedback from people saying, this is really cool that you're non-binary and you're talking about it and you're putting this out there. Please do more. And every now and then I sometimes wonder, like, oh, I'm talking about myself. Does anybody really care? So for one, when you tell me that it is helpful to you, that's really useful information for me. And then when I watch somebody like Chase explaining a concept such as gender dysphoria, using his own experience to get that point across, that really takes it to another level for understanding. For one, allies, people who want to learn more about this, having concrete examples from a real life person can help. And for two, when I watched the video about gender dysphoria, I learned a couple things about myself even, and I'm going to share that in a later video, but that's really been one of the best things for me about watching other videos on YouTube. Is it's really helped me learn about myself even more, and there's always more that we can learn about ourselves, so that's a good thing. The other YouTuber that I was introduced to is Amanda Wylde, and Amanda identifies as non-binary, so that was even cooler because I hadn't yet come across, there's a couple of videos I've seen now and then, people who identify as non-binary, but something about Amanda's videos really ended up connecting with me. One of my fans, I guess I would say, sent me an email and said, I don't know if you've heard about this person named Amanda Wylde, but you should really check them out. So I did, and once again, just seeing, for one, somebody putting themselves out there, talking about personal things, giving their own personal examples, helped me realize once again that this is important and it's helpful for me to be creating videos like this as well. For two, Amanda did this video, and it had to do with Amanda realizing that and coming to terms with the fact and talking about the fact that they are non-binary. That they are trans. And that was a really, really good video for me to watch. I'm going to make another video separate from this one to talk about what that made me realize about myself. So once again, watching this video inspired me as a YouTube creator to create more videos for you, and at the same time, I learned things about myself, and I just find that so invaluable. I feel newly energized to continue to create videos. So a couple more things I want to mention that I've been inspired by Chase and Amanda to do. For one, I want my videos to look better, and So I have a background, my undergraduate degree was in communication. Yes, it was back in the late 80s, early 90s, and a lot has changed since then when it comes to media and things like that. But I have a really strong interest in editing and filmmaking and that kind of thing. And so when I watch the quality of Chase and Amanda's videos, I'm like, oh my god, my videos need some help. So I am going to be devoting more time towards learning and figuring out how to do that. If anybody has any comments you want to put in the suggestions about things that you know, such as having to do with cameras, lighting, editing software, how to put cool graphics on videos, things like that. I'd love to have your insight on that. One thing that I'm going to do is one of my local libraries here, they have an actual studio that you can reserve and go in and make videos. But the first thing you have to do is take a class where they teach you how to use the studio, and then you have to take a lighting and sound class. I'm so excited about this because they'll have like a green screen in the studio, and what's going to happen is that I'm going to set aside time every month to be able to go in and film videos in this really professional studio. So it might take a little bit for me to get that all figured out, but it's definitely going to come up in the future. So yeah, watching their videos really helped me realize that that's what I want to do too, is make these higher quality. Something else that they got me thinking about is both Chase and Amanda have Patreon pages. And for those of you who aren't familiar, Patreon it's basically a website where people who are creators and artists, you create your own page and you ask people to be patrons. You ask them to donate a little bit of money every month to help keep you in the business of creating things. And I've been hesitant to do something like this before because I do enjoy creating these resources for free, but I've been running up against time constraints. I have my private practice as a counselor. I work another job for a publishing company. I run the business of my private practice, and I run my blog on which I am creating these videos through and putting articles up, and I have my book that's out there that I need to be marketing and promoting and sharing. And so that takes up a lot of time, and the only way I would be able to create more videos is if I have more time, and unfortunately money does come into play. You know, what can I give up in terms of an hour that I'm working on and I'm getting paid, and give it up so I can create YouTube videos instead? And so I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe creating a Patreon account. You can donate like as little as $1 a month. And you know, if there's 500 people that donate $1 a month, that's 500 extra dollars I can use and work less at my other jobs and do more on YouTube. I would also like to hear what you think about Patreon and about people you know who are creators who have Patreon accounts. So put those in the comments too. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that subject. So I don't know if Chase or Amanda will catch these videos, but I really appreciate what you're doing for the community, and I can tell through your videos how earnest you are in wanting to help put information, education out there. I am honored to be in your company, even though you didn't ask me to be. I'm on YouTube, you're on YouTube, and we're YouTubers, and we're working to help put more information out there for the trans community, and I love it that we're on the same team working together on this. So I don't know, hopefully you can tell those of you who are watching that this has been a really neat couple of weeks of me getting to know other people online who are doing really important work, and we do it for you. And so thank you for watching, thank you for sharing this information, thank you for your feedback. I will be back again later with more videos, but for now, do take care, and thanks for watching.